Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Mookie Betts will get us started. Here's a 1-2. Luzardo, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
The batter now will be Will Smith. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, Clayton Kershaw getting the start. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, you know, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins.
Don't tell your dad.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Chisholm under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. De La Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Clayton Kershaw.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Center field. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Josh Bell at the plate now. A switch hitter batting right. 2 on, nobody out. Kershaw deals. Close, but called a ball. And now 3 balls and a strike. Arise. The lead runner at second, Soler at first with no outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And here is Jesus Sanchez. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Kershaw the 2-1. And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's going to be Jake Berger. Swing and a miss.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Kershaw fires. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. The other way. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Garrett Hampson to bat next. Next pitch is popped up. Freeman makes the catch, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Enrique Hernandez. And a pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The wind and the pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Grounded to third, could be two. Goes to second for one. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. That's down and in. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And the batter now, Nick Fortes. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hampson aboard here at first with nobody out. The next offering misses. 2-2. And a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The pitch, and that's ball 4.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. The 1-1. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The 1-1. There's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
That one is hammered right field. Betts ranging back, racing back some more. That one is gone. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not getting over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. An absolute blast to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and so the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Victor Gonzalez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Check swing. He went. And the count is even, 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Up the middle, Rojas gets it to first, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Berger getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The 2-1. That's through there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just
swing and a miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning, not once but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, on to the 3rd inning, digging in, Miguel Rojas. Next offering is down low.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Barnes. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
In the dirt. Fortes down to first with it, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And now it's Mookie Betts. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder,
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And now 1-2.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Struck him out looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Next one in the dirt. And a 2-1 on the way. Right side. Rosario whips it to first. And that is that. Miami down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Freeman on at first, nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Berger to second, and they turn the double play. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied out his first time. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings and chases a low one there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Jorge Soler. He's already homered here in this one. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Yarbrough looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Two and one now.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Number 8.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here comes a pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
3-1.
The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering is downstairs.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And it is 2-1. Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one pulled foul. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for LA. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, Josh Bell. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Bell tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Two now. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard, Jake Berger, the next to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. The pitch. So now 1-2. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rosario 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Lone Depot Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Here's Mookie now.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. One of the things that's amazing, his first full season in 2012 with Lowell, he did not hit a single home run. And when I asked him about it, he said, oh no, it was worse than that. I didn't hit a ball that hit the fence on the fly the entire year. 1 down, base is empty. And now it's filled up.
Well, power clearly not a problem in 2022 as he won the Silver Slugger Award. 35 home runs and 40 doubles, leading the National League with 117 runs.
A rise. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
Betts leads off first with 1 away. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the mark. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Brian Dela
Your
Cruz.
attention,
New
please.
pitcher for the Dodgers,
Now
Ryan
pitching for the
Yarbrough.
Dodgers.
Well, they need someone to stop
Number
the bleeding and
56.
keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Dela Cruz checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Garrett Hampson, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Here's a 2-1. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Shelby Miller getting loose out there. Runner leads away at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside. 2-1. And another ball. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
To the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Puck.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's hard hit on the line.
AJ.
Chisholm hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, PK.
And the batter now, Enrique Hernandez. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And here it comes.
2-2.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. JT Shagwa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Oker, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch just misses, and the count's full.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Two. And there's a ball. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence.
It's time for the traditional 7-minute rest.
Back here in Miami, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. The wind of the pitch.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Josh Bell. And he deals. On the ground, right side. Goes to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
And here is Jesus Sanchez. Ground ball up the middle. Rosario won. Over to first, but he beats it. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins.
Burger.
2 outs.
2 balls.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman.
33. James Outman.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Arise on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So up next, Austin Barnes. And now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Two now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right. Back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Ryan De La Cruz. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the right-hander deals. Rip to third. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taylor pulls it down, 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Garrett Hampson now at the plate, 1 for 3. Upstairs. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Miller, the right-hander, also getting loose. The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hampson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Righty delivers. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. In the air, left field, down the line. Taylor makes the catch, and the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JT Jaguar.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right-handed reliever. And a ball evens the count. Movement in the bullpen. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Here comes a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Ahmed Rosario. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Line drive, caught. So last chance for the Dodgers. And next for LA, Enrique Hernandez. The 1-1. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Arise. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.